His Excellency Samasundaram Skandakumar, High Commissioner of Sri Lanka to Australia, and his wonderful team here at the Sri Lankan High Commission, Ministers of the ACT Government, members of the ACT Legislative Assembly, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. What a delight it is to be here at High Commissioner Skanda's hat-trick of Sri Lankan festivals. High Commissioner, you said that you may have contributed the least of staff in the High Commission to this absolutely wonderful event. Let me assure you, sir, your personal leadership is an enormous contribution to the delivery of not only this wonderful event, but to a very fine period in Australia-Sri Lanka relations. And I commend you, sir, and I'm sorry to see you moving on, but I know you'll be around for the cricket, and the very fact of Sri Lanka-Australia test being played at the Marnock Cricket Ground in February next year, I think is a great credit to your own personal advocacy, lobbying skills and networks back home. So I thank you, sir, for that great contribution to our sporting life and with the festival today to our cultural life. We have, as we've seen from these superb cultural performances this morning, absolutely dynamic and delightful. Sri Lanka has a tremendously diverse community in Australia, and the contribution it makes to Australia's own vibrant multiculturalism is really quite extraordinary. The community is over 170,000 strong now. It's made up of all of Sri Lanka's ethnic groups and faiths. We have Sinhalese, we have Tamils, we have Muslims, we have Burghers, and we have those groups across the nation from all parts of Australia. And it's a community that makes a major contribution to modern Australia in so many areas, from business to medicine, the legal profession, sports and the arts. We only need to look at the impending appointment of Shamara Wikramanayake as the incoming head of Macquarie Group to be reminded of that fact. And we're also looking at the arts and culture. Only need to remember that Michelle de Cresta has now won her second Miles Franklin Prize. So, great Australians of Sri Lankan heritage, and we're very, very grateful for that. Australia and Sri Lanka have a broad and enduring friendship built on common values and interests, and those common values do, of course, include respect for the rule of law, and respect for democratic institutions and processes. But our partnership spans education, trade, development and defence. The commitment of Australia and Sri Lanka to find common ground has long been a strength of our bilateral relationship. It drives us to work cooperatively together on challenges. To complement our traditional ties, we're working hard on building a stronger, deeper economic partnership. Two-way trade grew to over 1.4 billion in the last financial year, and we're working to see that this grows further. We've worked hard to build on traditional areas of strength, such as education, and forge new opportunities in science, health, resources, and energy. Australia is keen to support initiatives to encourage Australian Sri Lankans to contribute to Sri Lanka and Sri Lanka's economic development. And DFAT's newly created Friendship Awards are a recognition of the strong contribution that community groups in Australia can make to development in their own home countries. Ladies and gentlemen, Australia has stood with the Sri Lankan people in the past and will continue to do so. We hope to play a part in building a bright and positive future for Sri Lanka. Thank you very much for the time today. Congratulations once again, High Commissioner Skandakumar, on a magnificent term as High Commissioner and on leading your team to deliver an absolutely wonderful festival today. Thank you.